Good morning. So, it's Tuesday, 29th April, and yeah, so basically I fucking slept too long and I missed this entry. I woke up when market was somewhere here. I was waiting for it to pull back to entry line, but yeah, as you can see, it's flying right now. Yeah, that's a mess trade and that's fucking cringe, but yeah, nothing to do there. Then looking at coffee, still not open. It will open in 15 minutes. Uh, then I'm looking at gold because gold made an MB on entry time on validation time frame. We have MB. That's for me strength. On 1 hour time frame, basically we have first MB, which is nice. Want to see the second MB create and take an entry higher. So yeah, that's about it for now. We'll see if it makes the second MB. Then Bitcoin as well looks fantastic because we are building momentum MB on 6 hour time frame. As you can see, looks really good for continuations. On higher time frames, on 2-day daily, it looks maybe a little too extended. It could do something like this, and I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, when trend starts, when true cycle starts, market most likely will keep liquidating the high. So I will stick with that, and yeah, I just want to see the second MB, and that's for me all I need. Basically MB1, MB2, and yeah, and that's about it basically. US oil is chopping down, unfortunately. I don't have anything in here because I need a flush, because we are right now in momentum from these MBs in a cycle, in a delivery phase. So I want to see this or some kind of liquidation, something like this or whatever it wants to do, but some sort of this, and then break down and take an entry. But yeah, nothing right now. Silver made an MB to the upside. It actually looks nice. Let's take a look at 2-day chart. Yeah, on 2-day chart as well, it makes the double the momentum MB. And yeah, it probably will do something like this. So silver as well looks nice and has made already the first MB, so I just want to see the second MB and take an entry. Yeah. So copper, nothing still, validation MB, and this gold hasn't done anything. Yeah. Then looking at Solana, that's a little bit choppy, but the MB is an MB. We have an MB. We don't have distribution MB to the downside. We have bullish MB. So we could potentially look for entries, but I will stick with Bitcoin at the moment. So yeah, and gold, yeah, hopefully it makes the second MB so we can take the market higher. Yeah, and DAX is now pulling back, so yeah, this isn't a trade again. I didn't take it. I was asleep, fucking asleep. Goddamn. Yeah. Yeah, as you remember, yesterday we had this trade. We opened it right here and it stopped us out. Yeah. And basically that's it for now. So silver, gold needs to make a second MB. DAX is right now in motion. I don't have anything. It is in motion from these MBs, so I can't take anything. It's fucking in a motion. And yeah. Or we could potentially take actually MB call, because this all is an MB, you know, if you look at that. It's all stage 1 leading into stage 2. So we could do something like this, take an entry like this. That's a potential. Yeah. Coffee opened, and yeah, basically placing stop on a break even right now. Where is coffee? Yeah, just like that, and we are risk free. And now just waiting. Whoops, the overlay. Where is overlay? Oh, you see it. Okay. Yeah, so we are risk free and just waiting for 1 to 2, and that's about it. Nothing really more. Yeah, just waiting for this. So I'm back, and yeah, waiting placed an order, as you can see on gold, if it taps entry. But if it fails like this, then I will cancel the order. Then I can see that it starts to respect the EMAs to the downside, and just wait for new potential MBs. So we'll see, but at the moment, if it does something like this, then I'll be in a trade as this first MB and this as the second one. Then looking at Bitcoin, placed an order as well, MB, creating that MB, and yeah, DAX, yeah, potentially if it does something like this and this, we'll see. Then silver, nothing really, at the moment, nothing really. Then coffee made some kind of a progress, but still nothing. I'm risk free at this point, and just waiting for 1 to 2 so I can take off 50% of the position and then take off another 50, the whole position at 24. So basically that's about it. Then if you're looking at US oil, started to make some kind of pullback, but it's not a flush. I need real flush, like I spoke about before. Copper doing something. Actually, yeah, it made an MB. I would call it this as an MB. So, this could be the first one, this could be the second one. Or this is a flush, this is the first one, and we are building the second one. So copper actually is a potential. Yeah. So we'll see. I will go. I'll be off the computer for next 2-3 hours. So yeah, we'll see what happens until I'm back. But these orders are placed, so we'll see. Yeah, so I'll be back later on. What's up? So I'm placing stop on a break even on silver right now, because yeah, we have pushed to 0.8. Yeah, silver has fucking ugly spread. That's why we are just up. How much? We are up 1.2k. But who cares? My real entry is something like this. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, just now we'll be waiting for 2R to take profits, and yeah, nothing really much. Then Bitcoin is still running. Oh, by the way, yeah, I didn't record the entry, but yeah, took a Bitcoin trade and it's just still running. It made some kind of progress, rejected, but now still full risk, so waiting for that strength to place my stop on break even and then target 2R, 4R, etc. like always. Coffee pulling back, but I'm expecting that it will pull back, reaccumulate, and keep going. Hopefully it doesn't tap my break even. Yeah. Then DAX, looking as well at DAX, as we have silver and coffee is on a break even, so they are risk free. I will not lose money on it, so I will take DAX as well if it gives me the entry. Then as well copper, but if DAX sets up faster, then I will take DAX. But at the same time, if Bitcoin will be at break even, then I will take both of them, copper and DAX. So we'll see. It really depends what it wants to do. But yeah, so with that being said, basically that's about it right now. So I was away from the PC for some time, but yeah, so Bitcoin was a stop loss. I don't really remember if I told you already, but anyways, Bitcoin was a stop loss, unfortunately, so that's a -1. Then we had, what did we had? Oh, we had coffee. Coffee was break even. Unfortunately, we pushed to 1.6R, 1.5. Yeah, so that's a break even, nothing to do. Then silver was a break even as well. Right here, I took an entry, told you that I want to see 0.8 or at least some kind of a strength. We made a strength 0.8 R, and basically, yeah, it instantly stopped me out at break even, and basically nothing really to do. Yeah, then yeah, that's about it, I think. Then copper, I was waiting for this, as you remember, MB1, MB2, but as you know, as you can see, market failed, so nothing here. Starts to chop, starts to look a little bit ugly, but still, if it makes MB, I'm taking an entry, but if it closes below these lows, then that's a bearish MB again in place, and I will wait for this and pause and keep going, so nothing really to do. Then yeah, I think that's about it. US oil still keeps dropping. Unfortunately, don't have any trades. Candle by candle, little by little, it keeps on dropping. Still expecting flush and keep going from right now. From these MBs, it's in motion, in delivery phase, so yeah. Then, by the way, I was looking at DAX entry, but at the moment, I was looking at it like this, but the stop is too fucking big. As you know, I like to place my stop below the whole MB, so it's safer, and for me at least. But the ATR is 60 and the stop loss would be 130, and that's just too much. It just really is too much. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So it's the next day, it's 30th April, and yeah, so yesterday nothing really happened. At the end of the day, I was looking for gold. We had this first MB. We were creating the second one. But as you can see, nothing happened. Market failed. And now we have put in, again, bearish MBs. So there is nothing really we can do. We just need new MBs, new strength on 6-hour time frame. And then I'll be looking at it. But that's not for today. That's for next week, if it wants to set up new entries to start new cycle to go even higher. But yeah, now probably, like I said at these points, that market will probably go into deeper flush. It will not be something like this or this. I told you right here, it was 22nd April, 8 days ago. And that's exactly what happened in the gold market. And now there's nothing that points to the bullishness. And yeah, so nothing really for me. In my opinion, it will do something like this, go into the deeper, something like this, or let's say this, or maybe even something like this, to create later on this kind of a run again, if it wants to. So yeah, with that being said, that's it for gold. The same goes for this gold. Yeah, it didn't even made this MB, so yeah. And yeah, so with that being said, coffee, yesterday we had that break even. Still expecting bullishness. All I need is MB, pause, and keep going. So yeah, valid, but we'll see if it creates anything. If it starts to break down, then nothing to do. I think this is 6-hour. Yeah, we'll see how it breaks down, if it breaks down. But if it's, let's say, does something like this and pulls back, then I'll not count this as an MB. But if it closes really below the EMAs, then that's a flush, and I will need a MB on 6-hour as well. But at the moment, if we do this and this today, then that's good. Then Bitcoin. I was looking at it in the morning today, but I will stop looking at it. I don't like this. This isn't my price action to trade in. I like when we're clear, like these two last entries. 3 actually, but yeah, we are in a clear trend. We are moving away. We are liquidating. We are going flush. We create an MB. Okay, this is a break even. Again, flush, MB. We move. We have momentum. Now we are here. We had a flush. We made MB. This isn't an MB. We failed the EMAs. Again, flush, MB. Didn't take it because it was at night. Flush, MB. Took it yesterday. Stop loss. Flush. Again, MB, but it doesn't respect anything anymore. Like, it's too much drama. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm fine with missing it. Let's say it creates this MB. I'm fine missing this move if it finally goes. It is what it is. But I really want to see move out of this stage 1. I just want to see it. If it creates something like this and then creates MB right here, I will take it. But if not, then there's nothing really I can do. In the morning, I was looking at it basically as this as the first MB and creating this one. Basically, let's take a replay bar. And like this, I was looking at it. Basically, yeah, like this. But it failed again. I thought maybe if we move like this, straight up and create the MB, that's good enough. EMAs will start to rise. But it again failed the EMAs. It doesn't respect them. It failed them again. And who knows, maybe it will do something like this and again fail and keep chopping around and do whatever it wants to fucking do. Whoops. Whatever it wants to do. I don't want to be in that. And yeah, but at the same time, there's possibilities that it will just, this is first MB, this is second MB, here's a fractal MB inside the bigger one. And we will do something like this. And guess what? I will miss a trade. But that's shading. You focus on opportunities that presents the best potential of a runner. At the moment, I don't see if I always compare market price with some kind of a price where I took a win. And if you compare this to this or this, it isn't the same. Or these, there was clear momentum. We weren't chopping around. We had momentum. We were respecting the EMAs. Not doing something random. But again, it's just my opinion. If it goes to right here today, then that's great, and I just fucking missed the trade. But yeah. So that's about Bitcoin. Let's just take a look at. By the way, I have one order, on Hong Kong. So Hong Kong looks for me very nice. We are out of this right now. I would say this stage 1. So we are potentially starting the stage 2 to go higher. So first MB, second MB, and go higher. If you take 6 hour look at the 6 hour chart, you're starting to build something. So it looks okay. Daily, 2-day chart building its second momentum MB. EMAs are not the best, but let's say if we have something like some kind of this move, EMAs will be great at that point. And then we will probably expect some kind of pullback and create new cycles to go even higher and higher, and etc. So small update, coffee starts to make the MB, so that's good. Potentially creates the second MB and we can take it higher. Yeah. Then Hong Kong, I will delete the order right now. Yeah, so yeah, nothing really at the moment. It pulls back, so I will still take it like this with this kind of a stop. It's valid for me. I just don't want to take an entry which is more than 280 R. So yeah, but we'll see what it does. And yeah, so that's about it. Then Bitcoin, exactly like I spoke about, we don't see anything at the moment. We see fucking chop. So exactly like I spoke about, that there was some kind of an entry before, basically first MB, second MB, but once it failed this again, yeah, it's just looking so ugly. Right now again it failed. And probably will do something like this and again fail, and maybe go into deeper flush on higher time frames and later on starts to set up, or at the same time it can of course do something like this, but it just looks ugly. There's nothing really to do, nothing to follow, no MBs that really support the price, and yeah, then looking at other markets dropping down exactly as expected. Finally, we see something on the bearish side, but still, overall nothing. To be honest with you, I still need something like this, and then keep going down. But yeah, so like I said, nothing really at the moment. Only market is coffee, and yeah, so that's about it. And I'll be back once something new happens. So basically this will be the end of the episode. It doesn't look like I will get any entries. Coffee is the only one that could potentially set up. We'll see, but if coffee sets up, I will film the video and add it to tomorrow's episode. But yeah, so Nothing really happens. Market is dropping. Yeah, starting to put in that bearish momentum, but at the moment still nothing to do. Yeah, so that's about it. Bitcoin, yeah, nothing. I will not take anything in here. I want to see something out of this shit, because I really like to trade in these kind of conditions, and I don't see anything right now valuable. Like if he's, let's basically, when market, I like to trade in conditions where market at some point or some kind of a way respects the EMAs. Like, for example, in these kind of positions, we respect them. Even in here, we flush. I like to see a flush like this when we are under the EMAs. We are not at this point respecting the EMAs, but overall, it's we expected flush because we were too fucking extended. That's great, but I mean when we are chopping around in the same range for fucking, I don't know, 50 candles, that's where I don't want to take trades, because even though if it goes in your direction, you will be anyway stopped out, at least from my experience. And if we don't respect EMAs at all, we do something like this, it fucking doesn't look great. And I don't want to take trades in those positions. Right now, maybe it does something like this. But that's nice. We will have opportunities later. And that's the biggest problem for traders that can't sit on their hands if market doesn't present the opportunity and just wait for the best conditions to trade in. And yeah, of course, you're an adult. You need to understand your risks. First of all, you're in this market. You have done a proper backtest. You know your rules. You know your edge. If your edge is following every single MB, or your edge is following every single support and resistance, or your edge is following every single MACD signal, I will not put on MACD right now, but yeah, MACD signal, then that's your edge. You're an adult. You know what you're doing. But if you don't know what is your edge, if you don't fucking know what the fuck you're doing, then what the fuck are you doing here in the markets? Do something else with your life. Because trading is the same as any other business or education, let's say. Even if you want to be fucking pro best football player, how many years you need to practice? Or in this case, backtest. Long period of time. And that all this comes from experience. The good things comes from experience. So again, just understand your rules. Understand what you are expecting from the market. When you open the chart, you know that you are a profitable trader in a trending market. If you open the chart, then if you see this in chart, do you think this is a good potential for your strategy if you're trend following trader? Or maybe you are, let's say, you are profitable in consolidating market, then this could be your market to trade in. But I know that my market, I make money only in these kind of moments. These are only moments when I make money in the market. Let's take a look at gold. These are only moments when I make money. And at the same time, the reality of trading, even in these fucking times, when the market is pushing and doing everything it needs to do to trend, I don't get fucking entries and I miss them. And do you think I am sitting here and I don't know, breaking down or whatever, crying that I don't have a fucking entry or I fucking missed a trade? For example, on US oil, do you think that I'm fucking crying about that I didn't take this entry? I would have made 9k. Our balance right now, our balance is 56k. Our balance would be 65k if I would have taken this entry. But why didn't I take it? Because I know my rules, and we made something that invalidates my fucking rules. So I skipped this entry. And from these points I was talking about, I need a flush so I can take double MBs to the downside. And we fucking melted down without any kind of a pullbacks or whatever. Do I sit here and cry about that? No, it's part of the game. You can't take anything and everything in the market. You will miss trades many times. But is it something to cry about? No, because I know my edge. I know my edge. My edge is trading in good conditions that present good RR, good opportunities, good percentage. That market will drop and there will be volatility. That's my edge, that I'm trading in those conditions. And taking break evens, taking losses, and sitting on my hands and doing nothing. That's also my edge. And really just but probably watch any kind of a fucking trader that makes money for a long period of time. And I think he always will say that you need to know your edge, and if you have your edge, you know what you're doing, then why you take trades where in completely different market conditions. But that's, again, you're an adult. We are not here, we are not in kindergarten. You're an adult. You need to know what the fuck you're doing. Let's stop this childish shit. We know what the fuck you're doing. You know what the fuck you're doing. You need to know to be profitable. No one else will do it for you. No one fucking else. So again, start focusing on understanding your edge. Of course, if you want to know more about my edge, join our free Discord channel. We share everything. We share trade breakdowns, answer any questions you have. It's completely for free. I'm not selling any kind of a mentorship. There is nothing for any kind of a, it's completely for free. But yeah, just again focus on your edge, understand your edge, backtest, understand the conditions, case study. Like with case study, I mean just look at the examples, which trades was the profits, full take profits, and what were the conditions in those markets. And if you will have case study, let's say 50, 100 trades on gold that you take and those were wins, you will understand more, and in your brain you will remember instantly and understand if this is a good market condition. Because at least for me, I'm learning very good at looking at the picture, not writing down something. So when I look at the markets, for example at Bitcoin, I know that I have seen this shit before. That's first, and I know that I have seen market pulling back after this kind of a move, that it needs to pull back. But at the same time, of course, I still risked my money yesterday on it and took a stop loss right here, because I thought I can risk one more try. I can try one more time in this range. If it fails, then there is nothing really I can do about it. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy these episodes. Watch it from the start till the end, etc. And see you tomorrow. Bye.